welcome you to another beautiful day, another beautiful day, another beautiful day, another beautiful day. Inasema Chebet Ronoh develops a comeback. Bayongori reports. Who is Chebet Ronoh? Disclaimer.
Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chebet and this is my first YouTube. I'm okay.
This is Ronoh's first YouTube video, published on 14th December 2018. And from this first video, it was evident that she was destined for greatness. She was bold, charismatic, and funny. Let's say she had all the essentials needed to become the next superstar, not just in Kenya, but internationally, like Elsa Majimbo. And we'll talk about Elsa Majimbo later in the video. Others even argued that she had better content than Elsa Majimbo.
I'm looking cute, I'm looking tasty, I'm looking expensive and not affordable. And I know you want to slide in my DM. If you'd like to do that, my handle is @Ronoh.h. You may send your nudes and I might consider just
Hey, what is this? Okay.
So why did she not go international? As someone who's genuinely a huge fan of Ronoh's content, I decided to do some research on why her career stalled. I know there's a lot of things that people have said and she also talked about, but first, let's take a look at the things she did right. Remember to like this video and subscribe.
Very late.
Now before we continue, let me tell you something that can change your life. I believe making money shouldn't be hard in 2024, and that is why Pocket Broker is here. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, Pocket Broker offers everything.
I am not
fixed. You can choose. We also offer pairs, indices, stocks, and even crypto. And the best part, don't wait. 100% bonus on your first deposit of $10 or more. Wishing you all the best.
Know when to hold on. Well, when to speak on when the people gotta be. You gotta. Oh, come down. You gotta.
Before we even get here, we first need.
What am I looking at? What?
To understand where she came from, because that had an impact on her life later on. We know her as Chebet Ronoh, but her full name is Deborah Chebet Ronoh, or the way some say it, Deborah. Deborah is a name she got from her mother. When her mother was pregnant, she wanted to get a daughter, and she was certain that she'd give birth to a daughter, and her name would be Prophetess Deborah. This is a name I believe she got from the Bible, in case you believe in the Bible and you read it. Deborah is one of the most influential women of the Bible, and the only female judge mentioned in the Bible. And you can confirm. Anyway, the name...
She was built different.
Deborah was a special and powerful name. It seems the mother was sure her daughter would become powerful, and that actually happened. And we'll get there. Ronoh's childhood was not that smooth, and that experience later affected her when she grew older. Her father left her when she was only 3 years old, and that means the mother was left to fend for the family. It was not easy. It was a struggle. Ronoh was also often criticized, like being told to lose weight and being forced to act in a certain way, which affected how she saw the world.
So I can say my childhood really affected how I see the world. Especially when it came to my self-worth and my self-esteem.
She was also the ugly friend. She never felt desirable. She never felt loved.
When I was younger, I was the ugly friend. So
this one is the ugly friend.
I was at what's it called? Dove. The Dove. So guys would often come to me to go to my friends. And so I never felt desirable. I never felt loved.
Anyway, this later changed. This is Ronoh in 2024. She's not ugly and she's very desirable.
Wait.
Anyway, Chebet Ronoh attended what is considered some of the best schools in Kenya.
I'm gonna give out all the schools I went to. So school was Makini, and then after Makini I left because your school fees was like 1 million shillings. I went to a school called Starshake. I finished my class 8 in Starshake, and then I went to Kenya High, and then I finished in Kenya High, and then I went to Brookhouse to do an additional course, which Ika bounds. Hey, that shit is hard. So you know what I did? After Brookhouse, I was like, I'll stay home and wash rice, mom.
She didn't just stay home and wash rice. She was creating content and entertaining her audience. This is something that her mother didn't understand at first, but this became the thing that changed her life. Ronoh posted her first YouTube video in December 2018, and in just 5 months, she garnered over 25,000 subscribers. Unlike most female content creators who focus on having perfect videos with makeups and perfect lighting, Ronoh's videos were raw, just her talking to the camera. No makeup, no lighting. All she had was a camera and a sense of humor.
This is the place now where my mom is. Yani, she just decided, you know what, I'll call this daughter Deborah. You know, we have Chloe, we have Faith, we have Michelle. You could even call me Jen.
Chloe na hii sura. Chloe na wanga light skin bana. Hadi wewe unajua. We all know this. Am I wrong though? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Well, I'm doing it to Jane.
I have no problem with Jen, but no Deborah. And funny enough, it has an O. What is the O doing there? It's just like
Deborah.
And this in some way caught people's attention, and it was evident on the comments. She's my current best YouTuber in Kenya. This girl makes my day. Damn, this talent is on another level. We need you on TV like yesterday. Please upload more videos. There's something about you we don't see in Kenyan YouTubers. And Ronoh uploaded more videos. And the format was the same. No makeup, no lighting. Just Ronoh doing what she
This is makeup though. Lazima improve something.
loved, talking about random things that she found interesting. This is the second video she posted on YouTube. In the video, she's prank calling celebrities like Wabosha Magazine, Eddie Butita, and Pascal Tokodi.
you will be shooting the video, but as naked.
But that's naked.
Yes.
Wow.
This prank calling is what made her to blow up. People loved the
Now,
video
this is funny.
for the simple fact that she was not just funny,
Double
but
content.
creative.
Double content.
A fan even commented that this is by far the most entertaining YouTube channel. Ronoh even tried making skits like here, where she made a skit about how it feels like to live in an African home.
Chebet, nisaidie na hii remote. Harakisha, nisaidie na hii remote. Lakini siko tu hapo. Mom, siko tu hapo. Nimesema iko huko. Wacha nikwambie kitu. Kisha madharau.
She also hosted celebrities like Benzema or Alejandro and Andrew Kibe.
Weirdest thing a fan has ever said or done to you?
There's a chick who came and grabbed me by my balls.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Wait.
best night of my life. I was like, oh.
Oh,
That's
this
how
one
it's
is
supposed to do.
crazy. This one is insane.
Best night. Thank you, Kathy.
Initially, Chebet Ronoh didn't expect the videos to go viral. That was not even her plan. She only wanted to make people happy through comedy. But you can't control how people will react when they like you or your content. She was getting famous day by day, which was a blessing and also a curse. Her social media channels grew and she began to endorse many brands through advertisements on her YouTube and Instagram account. In May 2019, Ronoh secured a position at Energy Radio as a mid-morning presenter, co-hosting alongside Charlie Karumi after replacing Elodie Zone. And she became the
Kwani hii TV station inabadilishanga tu creators mkasa. Pia huyu yako huku.
youngest radio presenter in Kenya at that time. That was a great milestone. Ronoh later quit the job to focus on her brand. She later mentioned that the job was overwhelming and she was not passionate about it. After departing from Energy Radio in April 2020, she got another job towards the end of 2020, where she joined Homeboy's Radio. There she was co-hosting the breakfast show dubbed The Liftoff alongside Jimani and Neville. Ronoh was navigating her way through the media industry extremely well, and it seems that all Ronoh had to do from there was to keep pushing. But yet again, she left Homeboy's Radio. She reported to work just a few weeks before disappearing, then finally resigned. According to Ronoh, she accepted the offer to work for Homeboy's Radio, but didn't have time to think about it. She went on to say that after working for a few weeks and realizing she's not getting any happier, she decided to leave. And that was the best decision she made.
I loved radio in the sense of I loved the job, how accessible and easy and networking aspect. The thing is, I don't think it was my passion.
Okay.
So then I kind of took the fact that I was good at it for I should do it.
Yeah.
You know, when you're good at something, like, you should be doing this, bro. You're really good at, but like I'm not passionate about it, and I know there are people who are really passionate about stuff like that. I mean, radio like that, and I just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was a great experience.
Yeah.
And I probably would go back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Getting into radio was not the only achievement. At the age of 19, she earned her first million. 19 years, she's a millionaire. And that is proof that you should start creating content. And making pranks is not
Rudia ama imesikika?
not content creation. Be creative, do something different. Anyway, in 2019, she was listed among the top 25 women in digital, which is another great milestone. A radio job is one of the most lucrative jobs in Kenya. Rono got the chance to work in not just one, but 2 radio stations in Kenya, the biggest ones. So why was she quitting just months after getting employed? What was wrong with Rono? And this is where the problems began. So pay attention. Rono began making content in 2018, and in just 1 year, she was famous. And this is evident by the fact that she got a job at Energy Radio and later joined Homeboys Radio. According to Rono, things were moving too fast and she wasn't prepared for that. She was on the radio, but she felt very unhappy. She felt like she didn't want to do it at that time of her life. It was overwhelming for her, and she started getting anxious a lot. She would panic whenever people noticed her because she didn't know how to respond and what side of her to show. And this in turn gave her bad anxiety. And she had to do something about it. She had to counter the anxiety. And so she started drinking alcohol. Drinking was the only way she managed to get comfortable around people. It all started as a casual habit, but she became dependent on alcohol to the point that she struggled to maintain both her professional and personal relationships. Anxiety was not the only thing she dealt with. She was fighting depression, trauma, and also cyberbullying. Through her YouTube channel, Rono revealed that high school was traumatizing.
if you are in high school or if you're in high school, I'm really sad for you, especially if you're in a Kenyan system. I don't know what to tell you other than
Good luck.
survive. Just survive. We need you.
Another difficult experience she faced was her relationship. She once revealed that she dated a 33-year-old man and she was only 20 years old at that time. The man was very abusive. It was a physical relationship.
Arrest them.
They argued over small things and she would be strangled over nothing. According to Rono, she didn't know it was abuse at first because she didn't know what love looked like. And she blamed that on her upbringing. Another thing that depressed Rono was the constant comparison to Elsa Majimbo. Rono was bothered by the fact that many people kept associating her content to Elsa Majimbo's content.
And do you think like your content goes hand in hand with Elsa Majimbo's as well? As you saying that?
It's Ika, baby.
Now, these two have an almost similar comedy style, and it's not clear who started first. So, let's try to find out. Chebet Ronoh began a YouTube channel in December 2018, and Elsa Majimbo posted her first YouTube video in December 2019. So that's 1 year later after Ronoh began making videos on YouTube. So can we say Elsa Majimbo stole Ronoh's style of comedy? Or let's use a better word, she was inspired by Ronoh's content. Maybe,
That's what
but
we call
Elsa
it.
Majimbo has a different story. In this interview with Shafiweru in 2020, Majimbo addressed reports of being compared to Ronoh, stating that she started making content before Ronoh, but Ronoh became famous fast.
I started before Ronoh, but I blew up after her. And people get that so confused. And they act like The fact that I'm in this space means that there's no space for her, or the fact that she's in this space, there's no space for me.
Two things can exist at the same time. What's so hard about that?
She might be saying the truth because Ronoh posted her first video on Instagram on 27th December 2017 and Elsa Majimbo posted her first video on Instagram on 6th August 2017. But all in all, they all got popular. Ronoh got popular locally and Majimbo went international. She now lives in the US. Some people still mock Elsa Majimbo, saying she was not funny, she was just lucky, but she's now in the US and you're in Muyoko. The comparison to Elsa Majimbo was something she didn't like. She was constantly trolled, others telling her Elsa stole her shine, and Ronoh, in some way,
what the hell is happening with this cloth? No, we will not accept this. This is unacceptable.
Decided to address the issue.
I'm calling everybody out. Kid actress, stop copying me. Elsa Majimbo, stop copying me. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're out of material?
In March 2023, she also posted on X accusing Kate actress Elsa Majimbo and Shonarwa of stealing her content without crediting her. Ronoh alleged that Kate actress and Elsa Majimbo have been stealing her ideas. She also posted on Instagram asking Kate to respect her content. And Kate responded, telling Ronoh that she is an incredible, consistent content creator and she celebrates Ronoh. Ronoh didn't just attack Kate actress, she called out Nikita Kering for bullying her and sending her into depression. Just to mention,
I'm gonna sound like a bad person, but who the hell are these people? I don't know the one person.
Ronoh featured Nikita Kering on her YouTube channel in March 2019. So why was she attacking Nikita? This is what she posted. Nikita Kering texted me a whole lot of nothing back in 2019 bullying me. You aren't as good as your PR makes you to be. I remember I never made Nikita Kering a friend. I've always been close to Max, her brother, who is a darling by the way. This texted me a paragraph of how I'll fall and never make it because I was depressed. Nikita Kering never responded, but Shonarwa responded.
Wait. Let's just not move past that.
I was depressed. Nikita Kering never responded, but Shonarwa responded saying she wasn't going to involve herself in such conversations. While others agreed on what she was saying, many people criticized Ronoh, saying she should be happy they are copying her cause it shows you are good. Fact is, she started it then lost momentum. Elsa overtook her because she was lazy, not motivated. Consistency wins any day. Others thought that she was just bitter. Ronoh's former PA or personal assistant, Michelle, also spoke about the issue in this interview with Nicholas Kyoko in March 2020.
Wait, when you get to a certain level of fame, you get a PA? I need one of those. Oh, so many things on my mind. I know that.
3. Michelle said that Ronoh should be grateful to Kate actress for using her hashtag instead of accusing her of stealing her content. She added that Ronoh had gone through depression before and that she had been to a rehab center for using drugs. She then said that Ronoh's mental health shouldn't be an excuse for her to drag.
Why are you dragging people? Why do people do this? Nini? Sasa wewe unataka niende niambie watu kwa stories zako nini?
People's names through the mud.
And I get it, you've gone through depression, you've gone through other things, and mental health is not an excuse to drag other beautiful women on the mud, whether they are celebrities or not, because they also feel like you dragged my time and my energy. And so are other people who I go to argue with, but I don't think they are ready to speak.
Ronoh would later announce that she's taking a break from social media and apologized to everyone she had offended. She then shared a video where she told her fans that she got into therapy. She revealed that she had talked to the therapist about a substance abuse problem, and it seems that she had decided to change her life for the better. She confirmed that she was already suffering from mental health issues, and adding alcoholism on top of that made it worse.
Not help.
In July 2023, she posted this video where she opened up about her struggle with alcoholism. She openly shared how alcohol had led her to the rehab, not once, but twice, and even landed in the hospital multiple times. Recovering from addiction was not easy. It was a challenging process, but Ronoh decided to be sober, not just for a few days, but for many years. In September 2023, Ronoh was interviewed by Lynn Ngugi. In the interview, she appeared quite different. She seemed more vibrant and content, openly discussing various topics without fear. She talked about overcoming self-sabotage and shared a struggle with imposter syndrome, revealing that she was scared of success. She didn't believe she deserved
Imposter syndrome is also so real. Afunga depression, alcoholism juu yake.
the opportunities she got. She got opportunities and she ignored.
I was so scared of my light, and people would, not people, like I would get opportunities and I would postpone them. I would ignore these emails. I would not show up in the fear of just, I don't know if I can handle it. Am I really the real one?
She also talked about her struggle with alcohol, saying at first she denied she had a problem, and after rehab, she went back to alcoholism. According to her, her ego didn't allow her to accept that she had a problem. But then she went to rehab for the second time, and this time, it was voluntarily. She also claimed the industry is brutal. Most female celebs treated her like a threat, and Andrew Kibe showed her love. Kibe was genuine, kind, and supportive. This may sound odd.
You might not like Kibe for who he is, but he's dead ass the most authentic person you'll meet on the internet. It's crazy. I'm not refusing that,
but it was Kibe was willing to guide her in the industry, showing her how to make money from the content. Regarding comparisons to fellow content creator Elsa Majimbo,
I see what you're doing.
now had a different perspective, a new perspective about Elsa Majimbo, saying that she can't blame Elsa. Elsa took the opportunities and she didn't, and that Elsa Majimbo deserves it. If Elsa Majimbo can succeed, her time will come too.
I can't blame her. I can't, what's the word? I can't even tell her not to take, she took the,
30 under 30.
She took the opportunities. I didn't. I did not. Opportunities are coming, I'm ignoring them. She stepped in her light confidently. I didn't. So everything she has, I think she's much more earned. And she deserves them in one way or another. And they have nothing to do with me. It's not my journey. It's not my lane. It's just something similar. We're doing the similar craft, but we're two different people.
Currently, she seems to be doing okay. She lost over 30 kgs on her weight loss journey, and she looks good now, as you can see. She often posts on her social media platforms, and it's clear that she does not want to stop doing what she loves the most. There's no debating that Ronoh is one of the greatest content creators in Kenya, and I believe she still has the talent and the time to rewrite her story. She's just 24 years old. Comment what you think about Deborah Chebet Ronoh. Make sure you guys like this video and most importantly, subscribe.
That is a drably video. It's my 8 months ago ni kitambo. What? Excuse me. Niceness to poo. Niceness to poo. Niceness to poo. Niceness to poo. Mbona mzae ame apologize? Huh? Mbona mzae ana apologize?
Agents and representatives. We therefore stand as the top leaders of the movement. We humbly take full responsibility of all the mistakes made by ourselves, our agents and representatives. We therefore stand here to repent and ask for your forgiveness and forgiveness of especially the people of Uganda and the whole country for restoration and favor. Lord, restore
the favor that we had
with them
in the
in the
beginning.
Bring healing to their hearts. Soften the hardened hearts and reconnect us to the original vision of our national unity and unwavering commitment to social and economic transformation
of our nation
together.
Itabidi nimetafuta madhani niambie kwa nini mzee ameapologize. Mzee ana apologize kwa nini? Kwani aliguza wapi? Aliguza murima ya Uganda, eh? Aliguza. Check out the socials. Thank you for watching. Check out the socials. Video